no hate to this creator, because most people in the United States were not actually properly taught about how our political systems work. And I know that for a fact because I grew up in rural conservative America, where you only really learned about how our political systems were working properly if you took the AP classes. And not everybody can take the AP classes, and they're intimidating as heck, and I can't blame them. So, hi, my name is Delaney. I am not someone who identifies as a Republican or a Democrat. I absolutely hate the two-party system. However, I have been extremely politically active from a very, very young age, and I have been thanked by politicians on both sides of the political spectrum for my bipartisan efforts in writing legislation at the age of 15. So, I have a little bit of insight about how these things work. And for those of you who aren't aware, it takes at least 2 years for any sort of legislation that has passed or been enacted to actually take effect into society and for us to even start to see the effects of it. Sometimes longer, more often than not, it takes even longer. So that means about 2 years into Trump's presidency, when things were looking good and he was like, everything was going okay, even with the pandemic, that was because of things that had passed during the Obama administration. And now we've been 2 years into the Biden presidency, and we are on the 3rd-year mark, and things have been one hit after the other, over and over and over. And that's because of things that were done during the Trump administration. And this is the toxic cycle that we have created in the United States. And this is why people are so upset in the United States that nothing ever gets done. This is one of the biggest reasons why, is because when Trump was president, he was getting all of the credit for the good things that had happened because of legislation done during Obama's presidency. And then now we have Biden, and he's getting all the hate for all of the negative things that are happening right now, even though those negative things are because of legislation done during the Trump administration. And don't get me wrong, I'm not happy with things Biden has done, just as I wasn't happy with things that Trump has done. I'm, again, not a supporter of the two-party system. But when people see and blame the wrong political party for things, and then we just flip-flop on the cycle of red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, nothing ever changes, nothing ever progresses, we stay stagnant. People need to not be voting according to the parties they align with. People need to be voting according to who is putting money into politicians' pockets. That's how we need to vote going forward in the United States. Stop voting for specific party members. Look at who is funding their campaigns. Look for grassroots funded politicians. That's how we're going to make change and progress.